Hey guys, it's New Hill here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. We're still having fun with this, working on my settings, trying to make you an excellent experience. So, what's on the plan for tonight? Well, we will still be showcasing the troop layout that I call Bullet's Best. And what we see is that we've got three boats of medics, four boats of Grens, and one tank. We also use Bullet, obviously, with the energy drink. The energy drink is amazing, especially when you upgrade it all the way. Those are the stats on a level 5 energy drink. It's very powerful. Let me show you how to use it. Now, tonight it's going to be special. We're going to go for a boost. I've got 8 offense, 2 defense. We're only boosting offense. But, yeah. So, we will be taking on Hammerman's bases, which can be a little bit boring. But at the end of that, I'm going to do an op hit. All this is live. I'm a little bit tired, so I can't promise the best results. But, I think it's gonna work out. Either way, you know. Usually when I play this game, good things happen. So sorry, I'm just going through my usual stuff. I just need to build some kind of a guardian. Anyone? No, here we go. Green, whatever. Treasure. Oh, treasure. That was a nice treasure boat, actually. How's the up doing? We're getting there. I'm definitely gonna be attacking quick charge, guys. This is definitely my target. We'll go ahead and check it out as a bit of a preview, I suppose. There's so many rockets in this. With the setup, it's gonna be tough. I mean, Bullet can take damage, but rockets they're kind of like medium for him. Like it depends, but these rockets they're gonna burn. I guarantee it. But we'll get back to this later. But I mean that's it's a lot of health. It's a lot of damage. I'll be going up from the right, and I got to clear all these mines out over here. It's gonna be bad, but I need to warm up a little bit. Excuse me. Let's get to the warm up though, guys. Let's get to the warm up. So the warm up involves our good buddy, Hammerman. And here we go. Imitation stage 1. Imitation game stage 1. Now, again, it's just spam this stuff. I mean, there's so much GBE. I'll launch some artillery. Whatever, he's dead. Yeah, we wait for these things. I guess as I'm going through it, I should make some commentary. These videos are really fun. Boom Beach is a great game. And I'm making this out of my own passion for the game, and in particular, I kind of have a mission right now. I can play all the strats. I'm stronger in warriors and Mzukas, I won't lie, but basically any troop layout I can play, I can win. It doesn't matter. But this one in particular, so much fun. Like the game was getting kind of old and boring. I'll be honest. Before Bullet came out. Bullet is such a unique hero that it's worth showcasing, and I've found that nobody really uses him and his what do we call this? The elixir, the energy drink, in a way that really takes advantage of all the things that it can provide. And my hope is that within these videos that I'm making right now, I can explain some of the strategies and the way that I utilize him. Because there are many layers. It's like an onion, and we're just going to peel them off one at a time. I might also be a little bit repetitive because I know that I have like 3 subscribers right now, which is awesome. I love you guys. I'm not doing this for the subs or anything. I'm really just doing this to get the message out. So that's going to be part of the reason that I repeat it, especially at this stage. So bear with me if I do sound repetitive because I will be. But I just want people to try this layout. I want some feedback. I want to see what people think. But speaking of thinking, I'm really not thinking. I see grappler and it's bad. In a previous video, I said that bricks, or at least my bricks' worst annoyance was shocks, like whether it was shock blasters or shock launchers. Well, while this is true, the worst thing is absolutely grapplers. I mean, he is the star. He is the star of the show. He is the main tank, and there basically is no other tank. I bring these 3 tanks, by the way, as a secondary line of defense for the Grens. Uh, we totally benefit, by the way, right now from the tribal boosts. I have to admit, for this particular layout, they're really good. We've got health on tanks and damage on Grens. But you don't need those boosts to have a good layout, or a good, what am I trying to say? A very good experience with these troops, because they're gonna shine on their own. The difference is you just might have to heal Bullit a couple more times without those particular buffs, but it's okay. Once you're fully boosted, it really makes no difference. I mean, I am not paying attention to this. Look at this attack. All this GBE, like just artillery. Like I can't even hit the button fast enough to like make it go down, and it's dead. But yeah, there's so many things I want to talk to you guys about. Like, for instance, if you've seen in some previous vids, the more strategic way to deploy these troops is kind of in a split formation where Bullit goes one way, the tanks go another way, you put the healers in between, and you put the Grens on both sides, right? 2 Grens left, 2 Grens right, that kind of thing. Um, that's really the most dynamic setup for this, and that's really where the skills play. And there's a lot to be said about healing and how the healers work, in fact, because as I kind of build up to this, one of the most important things to understand about healers is the fact that, at least based on my own observations, they tend to go to the troops that have the lowest percentage health. It's not a matter of total HP or how much total HP they're missing. They go to the people that have the lowest percentage health. So knowing this can influence a lot of the way the units path. And in particular, this has a very interesting interaction with the usage of the energy drink. I'll just hit it right now because I'm talking about it. I don't need it, but this base really won't hurt. Look at that. We have to shock, though. It's all about being one step ahead. I totally digress. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. Um, this is where it gets complicated, guys. Talking and boom beaching at the same time. I'm quite a noob at this endeavor. But what I really wanted to say was, when Bullit's low on health and he's taking a lot of damage, because you want him to take damage. We'll get into that later. But he's going to take damage. So the healer is going to be focusing on him quite a bit. But when you hit energy drink and he gains health, all of a sudden the percent of his HP goes way up. I mean, come on, at a maxed energy drink, I get 50% health back over 6 seconds. So that's going to change the dynamics of how the healers are going to operate. So if you're aware of this, you can actually use this to your advantage, but you should also be, how can I say, similarly aware of it, because it can be at your disadvantage. Like, maybe he just needs the energy drink, but as soon as you hit that and your troops are so spread out that your healers are going to run all the way across the field and strafe in front of a bunch of machine guns and flamethrowers and all sorts of bad things. So, when you hit that energy drink, you need to be aware of how the healers are going to react to it, basically. I kind of feel like I should have scouted this before because it's stage 6, but there really are no redos on this. Goodness gracious. So I see some boosted ice. I see a couple of shock blasters, shock launchers. Again, we hate all things that stun, but the good thing about this base, it's laid out in a formation that just wants my grenadiers to toss their grenades everywhere. So GG, my friend. I'm a bit intimidated by the ice and what I see in front of me, but I know that I will just get maximum GBE from you. So my fear is completely gone right now. Let's just get rid of this, and we're going to launch our troops. Nothing technical. We're just going to launch and go. And we're going to let them take their paths. I'm just surveying it now. I know there's another shock blaster there hiding over here behind the trees. We will get him, but I'm going to farm some GB up first, and we're just going to maintain our push You know, guys, another great thing about Grenadiers, you know, it's another one of these aspects of this whole setup. I want to get into that. It just gets into Grenadiers themselves, understanding how they work. Obviously, they're drunk and retarded. They toss stuff everywhere, but there is a method to their mayhem, and they do really good things on defenses that are grouped close together. There's also a concept called piggybacking, where like you have one troop in front of another in terms of line of fire with where they're coming from, and you know grenadiers are more likely to hit behind their target than they are in front of their target. So sometimes when you're trying to kill something, it's actually better to get them in front of the thing that's in front of the thing you want to kill. All these things play into the idea of where you want your troops to be while you're doing the attacks. So I don't know. It's a cornucopia. It's a cornucopia of awesomeness. And my hope to you guys is that I can reveal these things and hopefully spark some more interest in different troop combo that you're not really familiar with. Now, I haven't been paying too much attention. Looking at my troops reserves here, what have I done? I've lost a couple of Grens and I've lost a healer, I believe. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. Now, obviously, guys, I do have endless reserves. I got this during the last Mega Turtle event because I wanted to push. I think I got, what did I get? I think I was top 49 in Canada or 47 or something like that. Anyway, Canada, big deal. I'm from the States. Anyway, it's all good. You know, we push, we do hard, we try, and I'll tell you what, this game is fun. And since unlocking endless reserves, it's really opened up some versatility, and I'm more than happy to give Supercell $15 a month for this game because it's a great game, and I hope that we can generate enough hype and enough support to keep it going. Now, you know, I'm looking at stage 7, and I'm just thinking stage 6 was like harder. I mean, what am I missing here? There's really nothing going on. So I will definitely tell you stage 6 was way tougher base. Not that it was hard, but it was way tougher than this one. So Hammerman needs to learn how to count. I don't know. I don't know. But let's just take care of this, and then we're gonna get to the real good stuff, guys. So we're gonna get the op hit. Like I said, I had to warm up. We'll toss another barrage on this. But the op hit's gonna be fun because those rockets. I'm really a little bit not scared, but I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen. You know, part of this whole attack strategy, we'll split it a little bit. Just need to watch the boom mines here. The part of this attack strategy is being adaptive. Okay, you've got to just watch where your troops are going, figure out where they're gonna go, and figure out what's gonna try to kill them in the process of where they're going. So you don't really always know what to expect. This is why the skill cap on this is a little bit high, a little bit medium. I mean, I'm sure I'm not a pro. This is just something I've been working on for a bit. Now, this boom cannon over here, I should have done something sooner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I stayed alive. Let's just reflare, pay attention, and there is a doom cannon that's about to just totally destroy me. Guys, I did not see this doom cannon. We'll take care of it though. I'm not too worried. We're going to keep it under shocks for now while we just kind of clear out and get a little bit closer and find the best way to reflare. I'm kind of thinking that rocket launcher needs to go first. Oh, I'm so glad the boom cannon went. And again, that comes from the piggybacking of the Grens that we talked about. Now we're going to reflare. We're gonna take an energy drink as well. We're going to smoke a little bit because I feel like I'm losing some troops. You know what? We're going to have to shock again because Bullit might have been there, but I'm not going to take chances, guys. I want to be a little bit conservative here because, again, I'm not too worried about this base in general. It really doesn't pose much of a threat. The only reason I'm losing troops is because I'm not paying attention. And that's GG. So, cheers to that. And let's prepare for the real strike tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, I always love getting parts. Oh, we only lost one med, I think. Yeah, excellent. Okay, now guys. Now here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's quick charge. Checking the boats. All the troops are full. Guys, always check. Always check. I've seen so many people that go into ops and like they forget to like reload their troops or something. It's a horrible, horrible fail when that happens. Now, like I said, we're gonna be going right, and there's gonna be a lot of rockets. This shock launcher worries me. It's got a lot of health. I could dump some GBE into that and get rid of it. That's still probably the best idea. Because remember, guys, Bullit hates shocks. My healers hate shocks. Basically, everything. This whole composition requires movement and the ability to control that movement. And when shocks are around, you lose that. So, looking at this guy, he's got about 52,000 health. That's going to be 3 barrages and at least 3 arts. I mean, at least. I might do 2 barrages and a few more arts, but artilleries might also become important for these guys and or these guys. These guys bother me as well, these rocket launchers. Thing is, I think I'm going to have to sneak around. I'm going to have to like come around the right side, come around the back, and come in like this. So knowing that, we got to get rid of that shock launcher, and we got to also clear a path on these mines. Let's just take care of that, and let's roll with it and see what happens. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Again, time is important. But we got to clear the mines first and start launching troops, and then we'll start working on that shock launcher. So here we go. It's going to be a combination of 2 critter drops and then a little bit of bullet magic, I think. We'll go ahead and boom, boom, and we'll get some bullet going now. Give them a little bit of a second of a head start, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here we go, here we go, here we go. Put some arts on the shock launcher. Let's flare, flare, flare. Oh goodness, Grens, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Should have flared sooner. It's okay though, it's okay guys, it's okay. This, it sucks to take losses early because obviously that just means less total DPS overall. But these rockets aren't hurting him so bad. Once we get in the range of these 4 rockets up top, though, it might be a little bit of a different story. We're going to go ahead and throw the critters over here. It's going to shock some of my troops, I don't care, but it's also a delayed reaction to the critters. They're going to come back in the future when I probably need them a little bit more, actually. So this is all about thinking ahead, okay? Now, we are absolutely keeping an eye on Bullit's health. Ooh, that was a really bad heal. That was a bad heal. Okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and boost. My goal is to take these 4 rockets out, but all my troops are going to get really distracted on these power cells, wherever the heck they are. So I'm going to flare back in this direction. I'm actually going to smoke because these medics are going to get really, like, barraged or whatever by the rocket launchers. We're watching Brick's health. We're just going to go ahead and hit it because I don't like where it's at. We're also going to smoke again. We're also going to shock these 4 rocket launchers because I feel like they're just causing a lot of problems that I don't want to really deal with. However, that shock was unfortunately timed too soon based on the smoke duration for the rest of my troops, but oh goodness, guys, goodness, heal. I think we're going to be okay, but that was poor, and we're going to suffer from it. And oh my goodness, I'm glad I dropped the heal. These rockets are starting to hurt. There's no doubt about it. We're going to reflare all of our troops up top so that we hopefully have some. Another smoke again. Reflaring really involves smoke, especially when you have healers, because you just do not want to get things out of order. How can I say it? Like, you want everything to be in line, I want Brick in front of, well, I guess my healers, which are in front of the tanks, which are in front of the Grens. And in that way, everything's relatively safe. Now, the real issue here is, well, everyone's healed up, so I should do something. I should really do something. Let's reflare. I was going to say I want to wait till everyone heals, and I know there's only about a minute left in the op. I want to clear more space, but guys, you got to realize this is pretty hard. I mean, there's 168 task force points on this base. I know you guys that are watching this probably take down bigger stuff, but this isn't easy. So everything takes time to kill, unfortunately. And I don't expect to have this in one attack. Really, my real expectation is to clear this for the next attacker, but also leave them some GBE, right? Because you know what, I've got 164. It's time to start spending it. Let's get him going. Let's kill some of these rocket launchers, because we really need to start spending that GBE, guys. We got 30 seconds left. One more artillery will get rid of these, and we're just gonna let it play out pretty much at this point. We got a little bit of GBE I can play with. I want to definitely spend my last GBE before the 10-second mark, and it is coming soon. What's the best thing to do? Probably just lay some more damage down. I was hoping my Grens could do some more work on these rocket launchers, but we didn't get there quite in time. That's okay. It was a very solid attack, and there it is. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you saw a little bit more of how this troop combination works. 2 healers, 9 Grens in that operation hit, and yeah. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever the heck these guys say. But honestly, I don't care. Just do it because you want to see some more. Have a great night.